What's up, guys? I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys an update. This is probably the most important video of them all because not only will I be talking about what's going on with people that have been getting scammed by CODY and their retribution, not only that, but some important updates on the chargeback side of things, but also there is a censoring part that's going on with me personally. But the most important thing is I can finally talk about the lawsuit that has been filed. So that's going to be the last half of this, just so you guys know kind of chronologically where it's at. And it is, I don't want to say too much right now because I want to save it till the end. We have had some communications and outreach from CODY. So wait till the end for that. It is too good. It's too good. All right. So to start, I just want to let you know that I have officially lost both chargebacks from Shopify. And I'll put proof of that here. I was informed by Shopify after waiting for about 6 weeks that I have lost both chargebacks after giving them a case number with the police, after giving them pictures, text messages with CODY showing them that he's trying to resell my product, all of the stuff that's been done legally through the police department, him getting, I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything about that yet, but all of this stuff that's been going on, I have officially lost the chargeback case, both of them with MasterCard. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to be contacting CODY's credit card company directly and giving them all the information that I have. And maybe by some, grace of God, I can get this thing reversed. If not, this is what I wanted to really talk about. It's truly the credit card companies that allow this to happen. And not only that, it's Shopify. And that's the platform that I use. And every platform is the same, whether it's Shopify, eBay, whatever it is. All of these third-party selling platforms always side with the buyer. No matter what happens, it's always the buyer side. And after doing a little bit of deep diving, a little bit of consulting, a little bit of online searching, talking to ChatGPT even because it kind of consolidates all of the three, the business model is to always get the buyer's side. It's way more cost effective for them to not have to fight, the case on behalf of the seller. And those are the people that are selling. So that they do that on purpose. That is the true corruption. That is the true source and nature of this beast, and what CODY takes advantage of along with other scammers is truly the negligence and the corruption of not only the credit card companies, but also the lax and just, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but the selling platforms are just as much to blame, because they choose the path of least resistance and also most financial benefit to themselves because they are a company and we're the ones that pay the price. And that seems to be a common theme in many aspects of the world and the way things work, is we always kind of come last. We always have to take it on the chin, and they set things up that way. So that's number one. Number two, I have had 2 YouTube videos pulled down. I'm actively being censored by YouTube as well because I have CODY, of course, and his little lackeys of idiots that are obviously, sending notifications to YouTube saying that I'm doing X, Y, and Z wrong. I get the notification from YouTube that, the videos are being looked at, and then 2 of them of the 5 get taken down. I don't know why. They don't tell me why. And then they say that, that I broke their terms and conditions. I've done my due diligence and my best through myself and David to blur out as much as we can, no last names. I don't know exactly what's flagging this, but if you're watching this from YouTube, because I'm assuming that I have a moderator currently on my channel watching my content because of these, reports that have been happening from these people, I want you to know that you are actively allowing a known scammer that has multiple lawsuits against them, that has multiple police cases and all kinds of proof showing that they're scamming people, and you are actively, and I don't know if it's intentionally, but you are allowing him to kind of get off a little bit and not get this information out that could actually help people. So you, in essence, are kind of helping him. And there's something really inherently wrong about that. So if you're watching this, because I'm sure you're going to get notified of this, do the right thing. Make the right choice, please. I'm trying to help people here. That's the honest to God truth. So lastly, on the first half, victims are getting paid back. If you're watching this and you've been scammed by Cody, again, reach out to me. I'm vetting everyone. I'm logging them in a spreadsheet. And, I have had multiple people that have reached out and they said, oh, they got scammed. I asked them for certain pieces of information, which I'm not going to divulge here, and they aren't able to produce those pieces of information. And this is my vetting process, because obviously people are trying to scam the scam by saying that they probably put something together. They put, copy and paste some sort of fraudulent paperwork. I know what to ask for to be able to kind of sift through that. So just know that if you're going to reach out, I'm going to ask some questions. I'm going to ask for some documents. And if you can provide all that and it's all in the up and up, I'm going to refund you. So I have a kitty for that. I have a money set aside that is just for those people. So if you're that person, reach out. Okay, let's talk about the lawsuit. This is my favorite. That was the kind of like crappy part. This is the good part. So I can finally talk about this per my lawyer, who I'm also going to be letting you know who that is. And Cody already knows, but other people in the community might know this person and not know that they were the ones that were working on it. So I've gotten his go ahead to allow me to talk about him too, because everything's already been done. The case has been filed. Okay. Right now they're in the process, and they may have already been successful, but they are in the process of serving Cody. So they're going to all of his known addresses. They may have served him already. I'm going to be the last that's going to be privy to that, because it's all kind of like, being done through my attorney. So there's that. I'm going to tell you about him reaching out. You're going to love to hear this. So what he's being sued for, just so you guys know, and I'm being completely forthcoming, transparent, and I want all the cards to be on the table face up. Breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and fraud. And the damages that I'm going after are for $50,000. Now, I don't expect to get this money because I'm assuming Cody is either burning all of it on drugs and fun, or he's going to be hiding like a little rata, and he'll probably go to jail before he pays anyone back. If I were to collect any damages, and my attorney is very confident in the case. He's confident that he won't even show up to the stuff, and then I'll just kind of own him on paper, is the terminology that he used. So if he ever tries to do anything or come up on anything, he will owe me money. At that time, and I give you my word, we will find some way to give it back to the community, to people that have been scammed in general. We'll just open it up to people that have been scammed in general. Maybe I'll do some wild video giveaway where I give away like a booster box worth $50,000, and I give it away to someone, or I do a break for people that have been scammed and I give a pack away to each of them or something like that. Whatever money is collected, I will not be keeping. It will go back to the community in one way or another, whether it's through people that have been scammed or just the community in general. Maybe we'll give it back to friends of Cody that he's taken advantage of. I don't know. It's going back to the community one way or another. My attorney's name, per his request, per his approval, because I asked him, it's David Haskett. Okay. If you guys want to reach out to this guy, whether you've been scammed or you have any other type of, legal issues or questions, his Instagram, and I'll put it right here, is PokeLawyer PNW. And he also vends. Okay. PokeLawyer. Hello. Here's the irony, Cody. You've actually vended with this person and interacted with this person negatively in the past. So when you're out there vending, doing what you do, selling stolen product, obviously, you never know who's sharing a table with you. on the side. And you never know what could happen. So do the right thing. Last but not least, let's talk about how we had some interaction with Cody. Last week, David reaches out to me, and it was recorded. I wish I could share it with you, but I can't. I'll reenact it for you. One of Cody's friends reached out on Cody's behalf, and I'll let it go like this. And this is David talking on the phone with this guy. Hello? Yeah, this is Timmy. This is Cody's friend. Yes. Why are you reaching out? And Cody should be reaching out. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know where he. Yeah. Well, we just want to know: is Cody being sued because there's someone trying to find him and give him papers, and we should just end this conversation right here because I need to speak to Cody directly. So let him reach out. And I can't continue to converse with you because there's ongoing litigation. Oh, okay. I'm going to go have a bag of Cheeto Puffs. So that's how the conversation ended. I heard the recording. Cody, if you're watching, dude, let's just make this really simple, okay? Make this really super simple. I can't keep doing these videos for the rest of my life. I have to move on at some point. Reach out to David. You know who he is. Reach out, talk to him, see if there's some go forward plan for yourself, because this is not going to end. You have not only pissed me off beyond anything that I've experienced in a long time, okay? I haven't felt this kind of pursuit for retribution ever in my life. And it wasn't just me. It was all the people that came to me with horror stories of what you did to them and how you took a lot of people out of the hobby because you BK'd them, okay? You bankrupted them and just went on your day and you went and got your Crunchwrap Supreme at the Taco Bell that you were doing business at. Go talk to David and let's squash this out and make it right. I don't want anything from you other than what you took from me and what you took from others. And then maybe you can have some chance of moving forward with your life and not being a total scumbag a-hole. All right, dude? I'm just letting you know. Reach out to him. I can't keep doing these videos forever, but I will be literally on you like a rat on a Cheeto. Okay? Like a Texas dust storm. I'm going to be up in areas where you're not going to like. And I'm always going to be that itch you can't scratch. I'm just letting you know. And that's a promise, dude. So reach out to him and make things right, bro. And maybe, try to move forward. I don't know. That's going to be it. I'll let you guys know if there is a part 8. Later.